Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm driving from Yakima, Washington to Bend, Oregon, which is one of the most beautiful drives I've been to around the country. If you ever get a chance in this area, take the drive from Yakima to Bend. Very, very scenic drive. It's a good road, and there's mountains all around. And about 20 miles north of Bend, I found one of the best rest areas anywhere. The facilities are pretty typical. You're finding rest areas, nice parking for trucks and big RVs. But the big major thing about this rest area is the scenery. So let me show you around. Big restroom building, a lot of parking, and picnic tables, and a nice lawn here. I'm going to go and show you what's back behind the lawn. Here's a very short history lesson about this part of Oregon. Water fountain leaves something to be desired. Well, let's go down this paved walking path here. Here's the bridge going across right next to the rest area. Look what's below the bridge. A really deep canyon. You can't see the bottom from here, but I'll show it to you. And there's a trestle, railroad trestle going across there also. Here you can see the full canyon. And from this point, as wide as my camera will go, can't see the bottom right there. But as I point down, you can see the river. And this is called the Crooked River. Wonder how it got its name. It is a bit crooked. In most places here, it looks more like a creek. Very shallow and not very wide. There are some rapids here as it goes over those rocks, and here I can barely get in the sidewalls here. And here further down the stream, the canyon veers off to the right. This reminds me a lot of the Pecos River Bridge in West Texas, where there's a rest area as well. It looks similar to this, except for the railroad trestle. Here's a plaque about it that tells you the history of it here. And an old photo. They've got this rock wall built up, and this says caution, 300-foot cliff. I wonder how many feet would it be that they would not need a caution sign. And here is another plaque about the railroad. You can read about that if you want. Here's a shot from the other side of the trestle, and from here you can see further downstream where the river goes, veering off to the right there. Widen up to see the whole thing. This is a very beautiful view of the place. And then here, looking off in the distance to the west, you can see several tall mountains that are snow covered. Over here there's one, and there's another one over here that is snow covered. There's three of them here close together. 1, 2, 3. Well, folks, I hope you like the scenery here. Definitely want to stop if you're driving Highway 97 from Bend to Yakima. I spent last night in Ellensburg, Washington, where I did that video of the artist's home. And as I came through Yakima, I did some research trying to find something to video there, and I just could not find anything interesting enough in Yakima to video. It's a very well-known city, but nothing that I thought would make for a good video. One more thing down here I wanted to see. What is that? That looks like a truck that fell off of the bridge, or a railroad car. And there's a wheel. So somebody had a bad day. By the way, when I pulled in here, I noticed there were no parking restriction signs. So I think what I'm going to do is just sit here and edit some videos and then just stay the whole night. The only problem is I know I'm going to be bugged by these 18-wheelers leaving their diesel engines on all night long. But that's the way it is at truck stops, and that's why I don't stay overnight in truck stops very often. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video of this really unique rest area. Good day, folks.